Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review Swiss Army Man. Hold on to your hats, folks, seatbelts, because I don't use the word original much, but I'm using it today because Swiss Army Man is one of the most original films I've ever seen. And when I say original, I mean it's just something you've never seen before, or just it's very creative, very original, and it was the big hit at Sundance this year, and the pitch line was a farting corpse in the woods with Paul Dano. I mean, Daniel Radcliffe, let me set it up. Paul Dano is a man that's just so depressed he wants to take his own life because he hasn't had love in his life. He has no friends, family to speak of that's estranged, and he wants to end it all. So he's about to hang himself when he's on this deserted island, and I guess, and up as he's just about to jump off his little cooler there and end it all, he sees Daniel Radcliffe wash up on the beach. He's obviously dead. So he takes his journey now with Daniel Radcliffe, with what's his name? Paul Dano plays Hank, and he plays Manny. So Radcliffe is definitely dead. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but he's just, this movie's like a Walk in the Woods meets Weekend at Bernie's, because then they go on this adventure of I don't know if to say self-discovery, but it's just the most bizarre movie I've ever seen. One of the most bizarre movies I've ever seen. And he takes them through the woods, and they go, and he talks about loves that he's lost, and he talks about all these things. And Daniel Radcliffe, I need a second. Never have I seen a movie where I hated it so much, and then at times I thought it was just brilliant. I mean, this movie is so hot and cold that there are times where, like, fart jokes, boner jokes, you're sitting there just like, oh my God, did like 8-year-olds make this movie? And then you have these incredible creative scenes where it's almost like watching a Wes Anderson film. I mean, it really is. So it's like we have two directors and writers, the Daniels. In the beginning of the movie, it says a film by the Daniels. They're music video guys, turned down for what? You probably have heard of it. I know I have. See, Dan Kwan and Daniel Schweinert. Octoliba. Sorry if I got your name wrong. And then you have two directors who wrote this movie and directed it. You know, these guys paired up. So I don't know, maybe one of them loves the boner and fart jokes, and the other one likes, you know, the Wes Anderson kind of influence, like the real abstract kind of things going on. So I'm sitting in this movie, and I'm just like, I mean, the very beginning of the movie, you're trying to figure out, you know, is this really happening? Or is this like a manifestation in Paul Dano's mind and Hank's mind? And you know, he says that right off the bat. He's like, is this my imagination that you're talking to me, that you're doing all these different things? And it just keeps going and going and getting more bizarre. Reminds me of that movie, The Lobster. Did you see The Lobster? I had it for dinner, but man, that movie just really messed with me too. That was brutal. So Swiss Army Man literally means because Daniel Radcliffe is used in so many different ways on this journey. He's used as a canteen. He's used as a firearm. He's used as a springboard. He's got all the, like a Swiss Army knife has all these different functions. Well, Daniel Radcliffe's character has all these functions being a corpse. You know, I was talking with some other critics after this movie, and I was so angry the first 30 minutes of this movie because I thought, oh my God, are they just going to fart their way through this movie? Then there's times of some real heartfelt, tender moments, you know, with Hank and Manny. And I was like, wow, what's going on here? It's like you can almost tell the movie, which director was responsible for what part of the film. Every time something vulgar came up, I guarantee it was one versus the other. It had to be. It had to be. Because the movie, like I said, goes hot and cold in terms of it's trying to be raunchy and funny and ludicrous. Then on the other times, you have this great kind of strange buddy movie going on between a suicidal man and a corpse. So if you want to see something different, if you want to see something that's not mainstream, you know, like I said, I'm really torn on this movie. You know, I love what they were trying to accomplish. I think they did in small doses, but then I can't overlook some of the really raunchy stuff because I hate fart jokes more than anything. I think other than Blazing Saddles, it has never worked ever in a movie. It works like in Angry Birds and everything, you know, because it's for little kids. It's just a knee-jerk reaction when somebody farts and then everybody laughs. I just can't stand it. Maybe it's my upbringing because I got stabbed, you know, on the fork if I made any kind of, you know, vulgar thing like that. I just think that's the worst, cheapest humor there is. And I can understand if you use it a little bit, okay, get it out of the way, but this movie, Swiss Army Man, farts the entire film. Boners the entire film. Oh, I was just like, please, you know, and nobody was laughing at all. At all. All right, for more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check out all my social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. If you see Swiss Army Man, I'd love to know what you think. I love talking to you guys and getting feedback. I just absolutely love it. That's what I live for. And if you like what you see here, if you like my review, please subscribe to my channel and share, thumbs up, and subscribe. I said that, didn't I? I get confused. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. I'll see you next time.